Hello, 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 all of my beautiful followers and subscribers. I have some wonderful news for you to hear about myself, and that is that after 2 long years of struggling with a very severely moderate case of depression, I can honestly tell you today that I am not depressed anymore. Now, those words seem to come off so beautifully just out of my mouth. It's such a great thing to say that I'm not depressed anymore. I'm getting excited right now because I can say that to you. But here's the thing, I have always thought of myself as a loser, as a terrible person, not going anywhere with my life. And I always thought, man, I have all this wonderful potential to be somebody great in my life, and I always felt like I wasn't meeting that potential, and that's why I was always depressed, because I'm a perfectionist. I'm always really hard on myself, and finally I was able to let go of everything and finally just be okay with my life, because I finally realized that everything is fine, that I'm okay the way that I am. I've worked hard to get to where I'm at, even though where I'm at isn't the most amazing place to be. You know, I'm not living a great, wonderful life. If I were to describe my life right now, I would say that I just have a job, which is something great because I can do something with my time and I can make money doing it. It's not a very high paying job. It's actually a low-wage job in a factory, but who cares? I have a job. Other wonderful news is that my relationship with my girlfriend is just going so great. It's so strong. Man, I love this girl. We've been together for 2 years now. My first girlfriend. This is a great relationship. It's working out well. I see it moving forward in the future for years to come. So if you guys want relationship advice, I would be happy to give you real relationship advice, not dating advice. I've only been on one first date ever in my life, and that was with this girl, and it's worked out. So if you want some secrets on how to be in a good, healthy, successful, long-term relationship with one person, I can tell you what to do. But when it comes to my depression, I mean, this has almost destroyed the relationship that I'm in. You see, I let my depression almost tear this relationship to pieces. You know, that almost happened. One of the things that my depression did was that I developed a very negative relationship with my family, my dad's side especially, because my parents are split up. I don't know if you knew that, but growing up, my whole entire life, my parents have not been together, so I've been bounced back and forth between 2 households. And that was kind of confusing growing up because I didn't really know who I was. I'd be one person when I was at my mom's house and another person when I was at my dad's house, and that led me to be confused. That led me to be more reserved and shy, you know, I got really lonely because when I was at school I wouldn't have any friends because I was the shy kid, and then that kind of just stuck with me to being very antisocial and lacking in social skills. So that kind of helped me get to the point where I felt like a loser and where I started to become depressed. And then I had my sights set for college after high school, and I went to college, and I dropped out after like a month and a half in school. And that was probably the biggest tipping point for me in my depression, and that is when things got crazy. That's when I started being stupid and hating myself and making poor decisions. My life really changed then. So then I decided to go back to school this past winter and early year this year, and I again dropped out, and that I would have to say is because I lacked the effort and will to succeed in school, and I think that's just partially because of still being depressed. But now everything's fine because I don't have to worry about college, you know, because I decided I'm not going to go back to college because it's just not for me. It's just not going to work out, and I'm happy that way. And that's the thing, is that I'm happy living this simple life. Like I said, there's nothing amazing about it. So now I want to talk to you about my goals for my future, okay? So number one, this YouTube channel. This is always going to be something that I do. I've actually found making YouTube videos and talking to you to be a great form of therapy, which has helped me through my depression. And as of today, I have about 450 subscribers. And that's the thing, like, I don't need to have 1 million subscribers or anything like that, something crazy, hundreds of thousands, to be happy with what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm happy with what I have. And because I know that I'm happy with what I have, whenever I grow, whenever I get bigger, I will be even more pleased when that happens. And it's not necessary for me to live a better life at the moment. It's just necessary for me to enjoy what I have. So thank you for all of you that are subscribed to me. Now, if you follow me on this channel, you will probably see in the next couple of months that I will move out from my mom's house, which is where I'm living right now. And I will probably get my own apartment soon, so that will be really exciting to be fully independent and no longer relying on anybody else for anything, and that is such a great feeling. Hopefully you'll get to see that. A couple other of my goals that I've always had is, number one, I want to write a book. And I know that'll happen eventually. And I want to make a personal development book. Basically what I do here on YouTube, just all written out in a good, easy to read, but packed with just great, helpful things for you to live a better life and to be happier in your life. Just little things that I've learned over the past several years to make me who I am today. I will share those with you in my book. That is on my bucket list, but that is actually on the list of things that I want to do really soon. And you know, that's why I'm happy just with the job that I have right now, even though I'm not making a lot of money or anything, is because I know that my really big dream is to be able to do what I do right here on YouTube, sharing advice, working with people on their personal development. That is something that I would love to make a career and living off of. But if it doesn't happen, you know, I can still do this as a hobby, and that makes me excited to know that I'll always be able to do this. So that's also why I'm not depressed, is because I'm actually getting what I want. So I guess getting out of this depression and being able to say I'm not depressed anymore, it does include having to let go of some big dreams. And that's a little unfortunate, but again, I'm happy with where I'm at, and that's all you can ask for, is to just know that you're okay and you don't have to worry about everything. And I stopped comparing myself to others. That was a big thing for me to do, because it's hard to not compare yourself to other people, because you always want to say, well, you always want to feel sorry for yourself. You always want to look at other people and say, man, they are so great in their life. Why is it that they get to live the life that they want to live? They're becoming the person that they want to be, doing all these amazing things, and here's me doing nothing, being a loser. And again, I think that's just being the victim, and you don't have to do that. And I think when I decided to take control of my life and the outcomes and how I felt, that's when I started really seeing changes. And it is true that I have seen some major changes within myself over the past several years. And I kind of put myself in a bad situation by allowing myself to get depressed and think negatively about my own life and myself. I really do not wish you to ever get to that point where you're depressed like that. Maybe you've already been through it, and if you've been through it and you're past it, amazing, congratulations. If you're just starting to get depressed, man, I hope that you can just see the end and know that you're not always going to be depressed if you are depressed right now, because that's the one thing that I did, is that even from the beginning, when I started to realize that what I had actually was depression, because at first I just thought, it's okay, I'm not really depressed, I'm just having some negative thoughts and I'm just struggling a little bit in life. And finally, when my life started to kind of fall apart, is when I realized that, you know what, yeah, this is actually a case of depression. And even when I realized that, I still said, you know what, I know I'm depressed right now, but I do not believe that I'm going to ruin my life. I actually do believe that within time I will emerge out of this cocoon as a beautiful butterfly, and emerge I have, and that is a great feeling. So for you, if you are depressed right now, if you think you're going to go through it soon, I want to tell you this. You might be depressed right now, but what you might not realize is that just around the corner, you can be at the end of your depression, and you can choose to just stop being depressed, and it will happen. Even if you don't choose, if you just work on yourself, if you just work on developing your life and who you are, and believing in yourself and being happy with what you have, letting go of all the negative crap in your life, you know, you will emerge from it being reaching your potential. So that is what I want to say to you, is that it's just right around the corner, even if you can't see it. So don't lose hope. and I will be thinking of you, and I will be working hard to share with you what I've gone through, my experiences, what I believe to be the best way to handle your thoughts and the way that you feel and that sort of thing. So if you do want my help, I will share all my knowledge here on this YouTube channel, and I hope that you can enjoy it. I hope that you can take some pieces of gold away from it, some wisdom that I can share with you. So to do that, all you have to do is subscribe. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm pitching you my channel right now. It's really just for your benefit here. So please share this video, subscribe. Thank you so much for following me. I just wanted to give you an update about how I was doing, and it feels good to say that I'm not depressed anymore. So thank you for watching this video. If you're subscribed to me, then I'll see you in my next video.